Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mashar Al-Khamisi. I'm Biosystem Engineering.
Hello, my name is Haley Boyd. I am Biosystems and Mechanical Engineering.
Hello, my name is Matthew Hevert, Optical Sciences and Engineering.
你好, my name is Taiyue Lai, and I'm Computer Engineering.
你好, I'm Zhao Banzhu. I'm Computer Engineering and Mathematics.
The goal of our project was to create a system that can detect vegetation stress in real time. To accomplish this, we divided our project into two different subsystems: the image capture system, which we called Icarus, and the image processing software, which we called ClosSave. Icarus is a 550mm quadcopter with 2 cameras on it, and the ClosSave system is a machine learning algorithm which was trained to detect 3 different levels of lattice stress. Our project is important because lattice fields are very large and it can be very difficult to inspect them thoroughly on a regular basis. Stress in plants is often not noticed until it's too late and the plant dies or the yield is significantly impacted. Manually checking over a field is inefficient and uncomfortable and requires a lot of man-hours. Our project uses a drone and overcomes these difficulties because the drone can easily fly over and observe the stress in each plant much quicker than manual analysis. Lettuce can quickly start showing signs of different stress such as tip burn, seen here, or viral infections or fungus such as seen here. These signs can be caught more efficiently and faster with our system and hopefully avoid decreases in yield and plant health.
Here we have our initial trade study over what type of drone we are going to procure. We were debating between purchasing a pre-built drone like a DJI, a used drone off a Drone Hobby's website, or a full custom build. While each had their pros and cons, we found that based on our predetermined weights, a custom build was the way to go. In this example, the lowest score won. Here we have another example of a trade study that was performed, our motor study. In this case, the highest score won. For this trade study, the most important factors that we looked at were weight, power draw, and thrust, the holy trinity of quadcopter motors. It's like that old saying, you only have 3 options, but you only get to pick 2. We looked at a couple suppliers for the motors and found that the V2806 motor made by Sunny Sky had the best specs, and those are the motors that are currently flying on Icarus.
Here, I'll be introducing the design and optimization process of our software system, in other words, the trade-off studies. Initially, we adapted indices-based algorithm to do the pixel-by-pixel detection over captured frames. In this way, we are implementing models and creating algorithms from the scratch. The result was our software is inefficient. It takes more than 3 seconds to process each frame. Then we discovered a machine learning model based on YOLO-V4. With this model, it takes less than half a second to process each image. However, the disadvantage being it requires a lot of package to be installed and cooperated. We eventually moved our fully trained model online, and it now saves the complex setup for the users. Also, increase the performance to 0.1 second per image.
Now let me introduce you our software part. We are using YOLO-V for object detection to detect the vegetation stresses. It is an open source narrow networks for object detection on Windows and Linux system. We need to collect our data, the custom data sets, to get our own weights to detect the objects. It is machine learning and usually it depends on a powerful graphics card to processing it. Due to the bad semiconductor market nowadays, the graphics cards cost a lot more than usual. Let me show you our YOLO-V for cloud version. We run our software on Google Colab website. It is free, provide free GPU processing, thus you can run our software on any laptops with internet. To get the results out, first we need to install the dependencies and software folders. The user just need to click each folder and wait until it is finished, like here. I already installed it, so let me go to the next part. Then we are going to upload our customer weight, CFG, and data files and convert them to get ready to detect it. Because I don't have lattice or any vegetation besides me, so during the video I'm going to show the public width example. So I already convert the public width. The whole installation will be around 3 minutes and we can start detecting. There are 3 different parts of codes to detect image, videos, and the streaming on webcams. The user can upload the image and videos from local machine or Google Drive to test it. The result image will directly show, but the user has to download the results video to look at it. For the webcam, connect the webcam on the computers and run third parts of codes. It will show on the screen, show the results on the screen. So let me show you here. So go to the third part, the last order, which is here. Voila, now it's streaming now, and you can detect it here: chair, cell phone, and my person. So basically, this is how our object detection is going to run it. Thank you.
Testing and verification was performed routinely throughout the build of Icarus and integration with ClosSave. Icarus was tested component by component to ensure functionality and compatibility with the rest of the system. This was part of what made Icarus successful. While Icarus was being constructed, we captured video with a GoPro by holding it above lettuce, and we ran that video through ClosSave. This was how we were able to train and test ClosSave before Icarus was completed. Once Icarus was flying, we were able to capture the transmitted video and run it through the software. This was then compared to the post-flight GoPro footage to ensure accuracy. In this video, which has been sped up quite a bit, we can see Icarus take off from the pitcher's mound, fly over to first base, run around to second and third, and then come over near the dugout for a well-deserved celebratory cheer. This was done fully autonomously and is one way for us to show that we have produced a drone for delivery that is capable of capturing the necessary video footage for analysis. The drone is also capable of manual flight, and that is shown here in the next video. Here we are flying a little bit lower than we would normally fly above crops. You can tell by the wind blowing the lettuce leaves around, but this showcases not only the manual flight capability of Icarus, but the ability to detect plant stress from the secondary GoPro camera collecting video. In most cases, it will be ideal to have the drone fly in autonomous mode, but for times when GPS locks are misbehaving or the operator feels like flying manually, it's good to know that manual flight is still an option. This last clip shows the stress detection from our primary flight camera, the T-Rex, that transmits the video to the laptop. While we still need to perform some calibration to the weights and the machine learning algorithms, we are well on our way to having accurate in-flight stress detection.
Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to the Biosystem Engineering Department of University of Arizona for your support in the creation of ClosSave. Thank you, Dr. Didan, for sponsoring our project. Without you, this is all couldn't be possible. Thank you, Dr. Mike, for your mentorship was the key to our success. Thank you, Dr. Katharina Merrill, for all your support and time on this project.